This is our recap for 2019. It was indeed a great year. We had awesome interviews with our unique guests who are change agents. We had Cardinal John Onayeka as our first guest. We talked about trending issues ranging from general elections, religious controversies, and education as it concerns sexual exploitation. And our second guest was Adana Enwezo, the mother of all natural hairs. Our topic was STEAM, the benefits of natural hair, and our discussion was centered around the consequences of using hair relaxers and how to maintain your natural hair. So we move on to our third guest, Mrs. Jumai Oluyede, who is the Vice President, Women Development at the Abuja Chamber of Commerce, and our topic was STEAM, the role of women in economic development. In this episode, Mrs. Jumai offers practical insight on how empowering women in the economy is key to achieving economic growth and sustainable development. Our fourth guest is Mr. Chukwuemeka Christopher Inze, who is a youth mobilizer and the founder and coordinator of Young Journalists Forum. He examines relevant issues surrounding youth employment. He identifies the areas of gaps and offers recommendations. Our fifth episode was on National Diaspora Day. The federal government sets aside July 25th of every year as National Diaspora Day in recognition of the contributions of Nigerians in diaspora. The theme of the event for 2019 was tagged The Power of the Nigerian Diaspora for National Development. Some of the issues highlighted are the illegal migration of Nigerians, xenophobic attack, the current security situations in the country, etc. Change Crew was there to join in the celebration. We move on to the sixth and seventh episode with Judith Pierce, an emotional intelligence expert, and the discussion was centered around depression, which is the mother of all suicide. In this episode, Judith bridges the missing link between depression and suicide. She also encourages our listeners not to lose their humanity, but rather be their brother's keeper. And then she talks about how to manage ourselves through emotional intelligence. I should take us through a journey on a path of being emotionally intelligent. The eighth topic was on revolution now, sorry. Our guest had a debate on whether it was right or not for Sowore to be arrested and detained by the DSS. And our ninth episode was themed Identifying and Caring for Persons with Special Need. We had Dr. Badiwa Adejugbe Williams, who is the founder of the School of Educational Therapy and also an educational specialist and therapist, speaks to us on discriminating against people with disabilities and misconceptions about their lives, which is still widespread in Nigeria despite the awareness that is being created. We're wrapping up this episode of our recap tag IAC Recap 2019 Episode 1 with our 10th guest, Mr. Hafiz Adeyemi, a sickle cell warrior who is a creative director at Epitome Studios, a filmmaker and an entrepreneur. He explained how the disease is gotten and how it can be managed and prevented. Thank you for listening to I Am Change podcast. 2019 was a great year. Together we can make 2020 greater. Happy New Year to all our listeners, and I'm Victoria Oni. Thank you.